What's up, guys? Welcome back to our channel. We are back with episode 3 of The Last of Us. Last time, oh, I did it last time.
I was like,
the last time on The Last of Us.
Last time.
They're out in the city, walking around.
They escaped.
They find some 20-year-old infected people with their heads completely taken over by the fungus.
Still crazy how they just can communicate through like this inner ground system.
I know,
right?
that changes things. No other like zombie style movie does anything like that, where it's all about what's an earshot or smell. But the fact that you could be anywhere in the city, that just raises the stakes.
Yeah, and they all just freaking run over to you, which was crazy.
And they're quick.
Yeah, they run at an incredible speed.
Yeah, so we learned a lot about that, and then love like the whole back and forth. It's the first time Ellie or Victoria has seen the city, and so she's kind of blown away by everything. Very curious. Amazed. And then we lost Tess. Yeah, she got scratched up. Oh, the way she went to
unalived.
Like she sacrificed herself, but the way that he kissed her and put the thing in her mouth.
It was a very unpleasant romantic type scene where, you know, and because that guy wasn't fully taken over, remember, he still had like one eye, and I think that's how he saw her, because she was quiet. She wasn't, I mean, other than the flickering of the lighter that she's trying to get. But he walks over to her and like very eerie kind of like love look in his eyes, like just leans into her. And
it's because she was halfway. I know it was just like the little, but she was already infected. And so if she wasn't infected at all, I think they would have all ran to her and like started like just attacking her. But she was partially alive, so I think that's why it was a slower, more methodical. Yeah. And she was just frozen, didn't do anything.
Yeah, and then
thankfully the lighter worked.
The way she went out was pretty G.
Yeah, pretty epic. She bought him time. So now the question is, what do they do? Do they have any? It bought them time, but they need like some sort of transportation. They need to figure out how to get. Yeah. Because the people they're gonna meet with were dead. So now what do they still just walk?
Well, remember Tess told him take her to Frank and Bill or Bill and Frank, something like that.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
So where do they find? I mean, I'm assuming her telling, is it Joel, Joel?
Yeah,
Joel, who these people are. He knows where to find them.
Yeah, true. But maybe they're just somewhere else, someone farther away. Why?
Or are they back in the city or in the quarantine zone?
Yeah, I don't know. But that's the only hope at this point. And she kept trying to convince him, like, don't give up on this girl. Yeah, she kept telling him.
Well, because after she realized that she got bit, and then that also Ellie got bit, but Ellie had not advanced in symptoms like she was. Right. She's like, this is real. Like, proof. She's real. Like,
yeah, we're actually seeing it. Yeah, it's been a whole day. She hasn't converted. Yeah. Cool. All right, we're gonna hop in, guys.
Let's do it.
So before we do, consider subscribing to our channel. The full length reactions will be linked down below over on our Patreon, as well as future episodes. If you want to look out 2-3 weeks in advance, you want to check it out over there. Otherwise, we're gonna go ahead and hop in.
Let's do it.
All right, here we go.
Oh, stone stacking.
Is that like to honor
Tess?
Yeah.
You want your jacket back?
Now he has no relationship with her right now. He's just trying to. It was just Tess, right?
Because he's still cautious of her. Like,
see, he's like,
won't even hand her food.
Look, I've been thinking about. I
don't want your sorries.
I wasn't gonna say I'm sorry. I was gonna say that I've been thinking about what happened. Nobody made you or Tess take me. Nobody made you go along with this plan. You needed a truck battery or whatever, and you made a choice. So don't blame me for something that isn't my fault.
I think maybe took that.
Yeah, I mean it's reasonable conclusion.
You know, seeing as it's just the two of us, I was thinking I should.
No, he already knows. One of these days, she's gonna need a gun.
Yeah.
You forgot where you put your stuff.
No, I'm just zeroing in. It's been a couple of years.
Okay, I'm gonna take a look around, see if there's anything good.
Trust me, it's all been picked over already.
Maybe, maybe not.
Oh shoot.
Oh, you messed up.
God almighty.
Oh, he's like trapped in the rocks.
And it looks recent. He doesn't look like he's been there for years. Of course, you're gonna go get close.
Well, maybe not. So they can still breathe. Well, this is probably her only chance to see one up close without getting
Reprimanded, yeah.
or another one getting her.
Oh yeah.
Oh no! What is she?
Why? Oh.
What's she gonna do? Just, it's like, I don't know if I'm gonna see.
She's playing with fire, bro.
Yeah, you know how kids like to mess with bugs and stuff, and
Dissect frogs.
that's what I'm saying. This is her only chance to get one. But his arm is not.
It's within reach, yeah. Bro.
Okay, well, let's see.
Does that put it out?
I don't know. Well, maybe she just wanted to see what it felt like.
About a week after Outbreak Day, soldiers went through the countryside, evacuated the small towns. Told you were going to a QZ, and you were. If there was room.
Oh shoot! These are all just like the line car lines.
They just killed
Or were
him.
they burnt?
Just toss there and kill.
Weren't sick.
No, probably not.
Oh man,
Innocent. Dang.
even kids and stuff. I was like, are we gonna get a flashback? Oh man.
Bro, that's... means evacuated. Somebody inside their house watching the camera.
You know, somewhere out there, there's probably people who live like in bunkers, like waiting for like an apocalypse.
Yeah.
And they could just
What are
live
they called? Doomsdays?
doomsday, like preparing for
people.
doomsday.
Yeah.
What if this is Bill or Frank?
No, this is still in the flashback. They're...
I know, but they're introducing us to them in the past.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah.
Oh shoot! See, this is the friend you need in situations like this.
Maybe that is Bill or Frank. Smart, nice.
Oh, they already left. They just marked the houses that were already cleared. What do you do about food, though?
Right. Dang.
Oh.
Oh, he's just gonna cut a lake.
He's gonna live life. Well, they know they left him alone. Yeah, see. Get all the food you can, get
He's
all
gonna,
the gas you can.
He's gonna get beer, bro.
Oh no, look, he's filling up.
Filling up tanks. The Home Depot. Oh, he's using his boat as a trailer. Okay.
Oh man.
Wait, is he paying for all of that?
The world's shutting down.
That was fast.
It looked like he got like barbed wire.
Taking the flag. Oh,
There you go. There's the alcohol.
he just turned his gas back on.
Is he siphoning it from?
He's like super doomsday prepared.
It's like a generator almost. God, that thing's a beast. Is he gonna like fast forward to the future? See,
I think
he probably like created his whole, like an entire
community
little area to live in.
protection area. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he rigged around his house.
That's pretty cool. Or imagine he's been doing this for 20 years.
Yeah.
He's put these booby traps.
He's been prepared for that long.
Dang.
Nice.
He knows how to live. That's what I'm saying. You need a friend like this.
Yeah. Nice. I like this little Chevy truck he's driving around into.
God. Oh, 4 years.
2007. This is probably when he meets Tess and...
So he installed that thing there. His house still looked like it was in good shape.
Yeah. Yep.
It might be a regular person.
Joel?
Are you armed?
I'm just trying to get to Boston.
Yeah.
Alone?
We started with 10. But yeah, I'm alone.
We'll see. I still don't trust him. Oh, maybe. Unless Bill and Frank.
Right. Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Stop there.
Check him for...
How'd you get that?
How'd you get that?
Oh, he found one. He hasn't had anybody there.
You already know I'm bad at lying.
I bet if he hadn't been alone for 4 years, he would have done it.
Mm-hmm.
He wouldn't have done it, I mean. Does he have running water?
Oh, good.
Wow.
Sounds like it, yeah.
He must have like a pump and...
It's not paying the electric company or the water company. What, do you think he's getting them steak? Go with the sandwich. Oh wait, you can't make bread
Oh, yeah, true.
unless he knows how to bake.
Why is he looking like that? He's just, you know... He just does like what he knows to survive. Cleaning
Yeah.
is like...
Vegetables.
He's probably like, he likes the company, but at the same time, he's being a little extra cautious. Look,
Yeah. Chicken or lamb chops?
he's like, are you kidding me? He's probably expecting scraps. He's like, wine.
And you're giving me one? Knows how to pour.
A man who knows to pair rabbit with a Beaujolais.
Oh, rabbit.
I know I don't seem like the type.
He probably likes this a little bit because it's just
Yeah.
like validation or that compliment.
There is more.
If I can't. Thank you.
I wonder if he can find a way to help him.
You're welcome.
Well, I think they become best friends.
Well, yeah, like how can Frank be of use to Bill?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You know, like what can he do?
Chores. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. Like, yeah.
Was it like his mom's favorite song or something?
I'll leave.
I think it triggered something, yeah.
Nice. Oh, I wonder if he lost someone. Man, that was good.
That was better than the first guy.
Piano sounded good there. Didn't sound out of tune that much.
So, who's the girl?
Mm-hmm.
Girl you're singing about.
He figured, yeah.
There's no girl.
The kid?
I know.
But is it just that he's been like alone the whole time? Like, what was the emotion?
Yeah. I think so.
What's your name?
Bill. So I guess he stayed there. That was 16 years ago.
2007, yeah.
So he must have like something that we see. He still seems like
Yeah.
something's hurting him.
Thrown off.
I live in this world. You live in a psycho bunker where 9/11 was an inside job and the government are all Nazis.
The government are all Nazis!
Well, yeah, now, but not then. And I'm fixing up some of the shops.
Whoa. Not the stupid ones, just the wine shop and the furniture store. And the clothing boutique.
The boutique. Are we hosting formal garden parties now?
No. But we are going to have friends.
Oh, he was thinking ahead a lot.
Excuse me?
As people,
He's like, I'm not the only one that's gonna come through
We're
here.
going to make friends. And we will invite them to visit.
at this point, it's been
We
7 years.
don't have friends.
Yeah.
Rick. We will never have friends because there are no friends to be had.
Well, I've actually been talking to a nice woman on the radio.
Uh-oh.
Tess.
You what?
Well, this really is just.
Oh.
It's amazing.
Right? Can you not, please?
Oh yeah, Tess and Joel.
Same way.
Oh, you're a paranoid schizophrenic too?
Stuff we have in the QZ that you don't have here. Books, medicine, machine parts. We can help each other and get that gun out of my face.
Still pointed at him.
Right, it is.
So what, you were
Yeah, what was he?
Military.
or something?
Survivalist.
Trouble.
Oh, that's where it starts?
Fedra's never gonna come up here.
What? Oh, the 80s.
The music.
Well protected against stray infected.
Like 80s trouble, 70s something.
Oh, yes, you're right.
Sooner or later, there'll be raiders.
I was like, what are you talking about? But yeah, the radio.
Got fancy tripwires. They'll come at night, quiet and armed.
Ready?
So why couldn't you show me in the first lap?
Garden.
Oh, yeah.
Tomatoes, cherries.
I traded Joel
Strawberries?
and Tess one of your guns for a packet of seeds.
Which gun?
A little one.
Man, the little things we take for granted.
Right.
They haven't had a strawberry in 13 years. I'd probably do the same thing if it was mango.
Right.
I was never afraid before you showed up.
You figured you had nothing to lose.
Yeah, now he does.
Oh. Is this what he was talking about?
Oh, he's gonna wake up. Oh, did that shoot at them?
Oh. Oh, all the booby traps?
Yeah. And he's out there shooting them.
Bill!
Bill's already out there with the gun, homie.
Bill! Bill!
It's
At least
crazy.
they work in the rain still.
Yeah, see, told you he's already out there.
Yeah. Oh, he's like on fire, get electrocuted.
Bill! Bill! Get inside!
Oh, dude, I was about to say he's out in the open. Like, take
Yeah.
cover.
Bill! We gotta get you inside.
Oh.
Bill! Inside!
She said go to Bill and Frank, but who's to know if they're both
They're
still alive?
yeah. Especially after this scene.
Maybe this is him going through and sending the 80s music signal.
Anything for me?
I don't know what timeline this is. In a wheelchair?
Yeah.
Well, maybe this is.
Oh, now
Oh, see, no, I was gonna say it sounded like it was him in there.
it's 10 years later, yeah.
Okay.
We'll get you warmed up.
Oh, he has something.
It's crazy they've made it all of these years
Yeah.
and haven't been caught by the cops or the government.
Or yeah,
Fedra?
Fedra. He can barely paint. I wonder what he has. Something debilitating.
Yeah.
But he got himself up.
Mm-hmm.
Took most of the night. I'm exhausted.
He had to go pee or something.
I don't want you falling asleep in the chair.
I won't.
You will, and then your feet get blue.
Bill.
I'm not fighting about it. Back in
I
bed.
promise you I'm gonna stay up.
Why?
Because this is my last day.
He feels it, yeah.
I'm not gonna give you the every day was a wonderful gift from God speech. I've had a lot of bad days. I've had bad days with you too. But I've had more good days with you than with anyone else. Just give me one more good day. Starting now, make me some toast.
Dang. How do you choose how you die?
Right.
Or like that's the day you're gonna die.
These up.
Oh, and give them to him.
Oh, okay. Well, that answers the question.
Little Romeo and Juliet.
And I will fall asleep in your arms.
You won't do it?
Because he feels like he's like killing him.
Yeah.
I can't.
I couldn't get that, making that decision.
Yeah.
Like it's like pulling the plug in a way, you know?
Yeah. Dang. Maybe that's why he fixed up the boutique. Well, no, he was still young when.
Yeah. For like friends and stuff.
Yeah.
So this is like present day. So
yeah.
Joel could be like on his way right now.
Was it 2023 or 24? Yeah. Yeah, it was.
Do you think he goes through with it? The crushed.
Oh, I don't know.
Is it pills?
Yeah, his medicine. I bet he does. I mean, some more rabbit. The first meal he had.
Oh, that's what he's doing. It's literally the first meal and the first wine that they had together.
Yeah.
Let's see if he still pours it the same way. Oh, he shows it to him as if he has a choice.
Yeah.
Did he put it in there?
I don't think so. I didn't see anything in that one. Probably gonna let him eat first.
What if he decides to do it with him?
What? Probably. That would be very Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah. Wow.
Dang.
Like you said, he's very like. Oh, that means he wants it. He's ready. He wants out.
Oh, dang.
God, that tells you right there.
I'm old.
Oh.
I'm satisfied.
So he's doing the same thing?
Dang, yep.
And you were my purpose.
Is it enough to kill a horse? That's what I figured he might do, but does he?
It's probably them getting there.
Would it say
Joe
like
and
2
Ellie.
months later or?
Yeah, see.
Oh, but did he like turn stuff off?
No, they can't get in.
No.
Unless he knows a code. Yeah.
Oh, he knows a code. So it should have been maintained up until relatively recently.
Mm-hmm.
See, they're not fully dead.
And that was that was a few days before when he was watering them.
That's another sign.
Yeah, they'll be
Oh, the candles from the dinner.
Yep. They'll probably be Bill, Frank. No answer, and then nope, their meal's still on the table. Yeah. It looks dusty, so it's been a few days.
Bill?
Oh, the
They
list.
left a note.
Oh, he's gonna find him in there.
Unless, whoa, did she walk out?
What did she read?
She's probably gonna try and take the car, leave him. Oh,
What happened?
she's gonna tell him they left the letter.
It's from Bill. To whomever, but probably Joel. Figured I fall under whomever.
Oh,
Oh gosh.
Who was this?
the key to the truck.
I'm guessing you found this, Joel, because anyone else would have been electrocuted or blown up by one of my traps. Take anything you need. The bunker code is the same as the gate code, but in reverse. Anyway, I never liked you. But still,
She's
it's like
lying.
we're friends. Almost. And I respect you.
That would be
So,
something he
many
says,
thanks,
but also be something
because
she
you're
says.
Probably
Yeah.
the only person who will understand.
Yep, Tess safe.
They were on their way.
Right in the fields.
Well, now he's gonna have truck, guns.
Gonna go cry, mourn.
We grab what we can.
Man, I'd want to like take her and then come back and just live here.
Yeah.
You have like electricity.
Cameras. She thinks she can pick out a gun and watch.
Oh,
This
right.
guy was a genius. Why was the music on?
If you didn't reset the countdown every few weeks, this playlist would run over the radio.
80s.
Grab some cans from over there. Nothing dented or swollen.
Dude,
No.
there's a wall of them.
Said no.
She's gonna sneak one.
Most definitely.
The essentials.
What can she find? Gun. Mm-hmm. It's the
Does she know how
one.
to use it? Is it loaded?
I think the clip's still in there.
That's gonna come in handy at some point.
Yeah.
Well, don't you look pretty?
Oh, that's that shirt he was wearing.
Has she been?
I don't think so.
I mean,
It's your first time in a car?
It's like a spaceship.
No, it's like a piece of shit Chevy S10, but it'll get us there.
S10.
I think.
Yeah.
Seatbelt.
Really?
Does she not even know?
Oh, yeah.
Look at her.
Oh, no, wait. No, leave it. Leave it. Oh, this is good. This is Linda Ronstadt. You know who Linda Ronstadt is?
Dude.
I don't know who the right is.
Wyoming? I don't know what you do about
From
gas.
Boston? Yeah.
Unless he that has a trunk full. Oh, the window's open.
Yeah, to their room. Yeah. Dang.
Man.
What an episode.
All right. Man, it would be tough to not want to just stay there.
Oh, yeah.
I know he has his brother.
It's safe.
I know it's like they lived there for he lived there 20 years.
Yeah.
So it's sustainable. Electricity, food, like great food.
I also think, though, that he might know how to maintain it. Like, you know, it's not just living there and gas, water, light, all
Right.
that works. Like, he
Things
knows
ta-
the ins and outs of how to get more gas.
Right. Or like keep the electricity running, or the food that they were growing, or
Does he have a rabbit farm? They ate rabbit a lot. I say a lot, 2 meals, but
right. I mean, they could just be like rabbits that he would hunt, have traps on for.
Right. So maybe, I mean, maybe he doesn't know how to sustain in, that area.
Yeah.
Or maybe he just wants to really find his brother.
Well, so I was going to say, he definitely wants to find his brother at some point to make sure he's okay. And he was a flyer fly. We just found, we didn't know that.
We didn't, yep.
So that's what he was doing over in Wyoming. But then once he finds him, who else does he have besides his brother?
Well, and then what's the plan? Like, you find your brother, then what?
Right. And we still don't know exactly why he was in Boston and what the point of being in Boston was.
Right.
What has he done over these last several years? Like he met up with Tess early on. So now we know they've been together a long time. Him and Tess, like paired up.
Right.
But
at least since 2007, was it?
7, I think it was 4 years later. No, 4 years plus 3 years. So 7 years later, I think was whenever they first came over.
Yeah, from 2003. It happened in 2003. He met that guy.
2007.
7.
And then 3 years after that was when they came.
They had friends. So yeah.
Oh no, hold on. No, he met that guy in 2007. Yeah, then 3 years later.
Yeah, so 2010. So 13 years. So Tess and Joel have been at least knowing each other at least 13 years, if not a little bit longer.
Yeah. But I don't know what brought him to Boston, why he's there, what his ultimate purpose is, why he got separated by his brother, and what he ultimately wants to do besides just survive. If it's just about surviving, he would just come here.
Right.
But of course, now he has his brother and he has his girl. But if it weren't for those two, why? Like if they knew about Joel and Bill, or if they knew about Bill and Frank, why were they staying in
the QZ?
In the QZ. Yeah. I mean, maybe they didn't want to impose on them. But.
Could be. But see, the other thing too is Joel is thinking of meeting up with his brother. He's not really looking or thinking about how do we get her to this lab or figure out how she can potentially host a cure for this and finding a cure. Because like I said, you find your brother in Wyoming, what next?
Right.
Versus the motive of maybe potentially trying to save the world in a way. I mean, it sounds like a big task.
He seems to be on board with it now that he's seen that she's not turning, and it's been a few days now. So I think he's thinking, okay, there's a real reason for this. I think he still prioritizes his brother over her, but technically he was doing this for her to get the battery for the truck. He has that now. Mm-hmm. So if he only cared about his brother, he'd be like, you're on your own.
Well, now, and it was a different truck, right? Because he wasn't.
Oh, right. It wasn't this one, right?
Yeah, okay.
So, and the only reason he took her is to meet with those people. They'll get you, like once they have her, they'll get you supplies and all that stuff.
Right.
He found another way to get supplies, so he doesn't need her for that anymore. But he's still following through with taking her along. That means
that, and I think the letter from Bill,
right?
Kind of.
I found purpose in the world, like someone's worth saving.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's just. I think as the trip's going on, like right now he's all about his brother, but it's going to a point where like she's equally going to be as important.
For sure. For sure.
Which if they have all the gas they need, they can just stay on the roads and just drive straight there. Like I don't know what other pending danger.
We need to look up how far is Boston to Wyoming. I'm gonna look that up real quick.
Yeah, I mean that's a hike. It
is, but I'm thinking mileage wise. Mileage on a Chevy S10 is like.
Oh, you might get
a gallon, and there's probably like a 13-gallon tank in there.
You might get like 300 miles at most out of a full tank of gas. And Boston to Wyoming is probably like 1,100 miles, 1,000 miles, something like that. I don't know.
You want to double that?
2,000 miles?
2,110 miles.
God. So a
31-hour drive.
That's like 7 full tanks of gas at least.
Yeah. So there's definitely not 2,000 miles on that Chevy S10. So, So it's how do they find
hopefully
gas?
He packed a lot of guns, and then there's food, and then there's
So
I'm saying, man, I wouldn't want to go all the way to Wyoming.
31-hour drive. You got to break it up in. Let's just say you drive max 8 hours a day, 10 hours.
Sleep in the truck all the time.
Yeah,
you had hot water. I don't want to go back to it.
Yeah.
I would like. I get it for his brother. But they have a radio. I don't know if he could try to contact his brother, or maybe his brother has an answer.
Well, remember his brother went silent.
Right. So maybe you go figure out what's going on with your brother, and then be like, all right, hey, pack your things. We're going to live in this house.
Maybe he finds his brother, finds out he's dead, and it's like, what now? Well, let's purpose all the focus to
the girl, and then they figure out. I don't know from there,
man.
But I'm curious if that's because they've only introduced so many characters.
A few.
They're all dying.
Yeah, I know. They kill them off.
Yeah,
they unalive them.
Like Bill and Frank, 1 episode. Tess, a couple episodes.
2 episodes, and then
and now you have.
Well, we start out with episode 1. His daughter Sarah. Joel's daughter Sarah.
Right, yeah.
And then episode 2, Tess. And then episode 3, we're introduced to Bill and Frank, and then they go
die in the same episode.
So who are we gonna lose next episode?
Whoever we meet next,
probably,
because there's only 2 people left.
Maybe my theory holds up. The brother, if they reach, they get there. But good episode. Found some history on these guys, and he's a prepper survivalist. He says
those types of people. That's what I'm saying. Like you need to find someone like that. I know a guy who's kind of like this, who can just he kind of lives off grid a little bit, but not to this extreme. Because we were talking about that the other day. If like the world just electricity, everything just happened, I'd be like, I can't Google anything.
Right. Hey Siri.
Oh, she's not answering. Yeah. Now what?
We'd be lost. I would.
I know.
Have a couple rounds of ammo, and that's about it.
Cabin in the woods. I don't know what that guy would do.
How long do canned good items last for?
I feel like a long time.
These non-perishables.
They lost. I mean, I don't know.
Be living off of corn and beans. I know that.
For a long time. But if you had like, I'm over here thinking about rice grains. If you could boil water over a campfire, you could put some rice on that.
That's what they do in Survivor.
But they just grow potatoes and grow fruits and vegetables, things like that. Those things you just keep growing.
Make
and it would just
potatoes, fries.
You just wouldn't have like the things like butter and salt and all. You have some of that stuff until it runs out.
Yeah.
So it would just be eating everything without much flavor, but it's something.
That's when you gotta make sure you have some Amish friends.
People. I mean, think about how people. If you think about how people live for thousands of years, they would just be in like, in camps, and a lot of times they were kind of roaming. A lot of times they would follow the food.
Yeah, and
like whatever they hunted.
They would know how to milk a cow, how to churn some butter.
Yeah, well, that's only like 100 years ago, but even like a few hundred years before that.
Oh, before that, yeah. Crazy.
We're not well equipped.
But yeah, these guys were. So it was really cool to kind of see their friendship with Joel and Tessa, a younger version of Tessa too.
Yeah. And how they just randomly found each other. She was talking to Frank over the radio, just kind of randomly.
And then you pointed it out how they came up with the communication
code
system 60s, 70s,
That's
80s.
where it came on. Well,
I'd forgotten about that.
So I guess whenever it came on and it played 80s music, whenever it showed the window, that must have just been the automatic timer. Because I guess he didn't reset the timer, so after a certain point, if like he wasn't doing it, then it would kick it off to try to like say that something was wrong.
Yeah, very smart.
Yeah, yeah. He even left the window open. I figured he would do the
and
something in the pills and the
and you called it before that he would do it to himself as well, and they just
because he seemed to go with the flow with it, and so I'm like, I think he's thinking he's done too.
Yeah,
because like what else is he gonna do?
True.
Anyway, all right. Well, good episode stuff. 3 in the books. We have the good thing about this episode is like we don't know the show. We don't know where it goes from here.
Right.
They have a truck that have supplies, so it's like, oh, it's over. They won. Now they go to Wyoming.
Right.
But the truck will break down. Someone will stop on the side of the road. There's always something.
They're gonna run into more zombies. So,
yeah. Something will happen.
Be interesting. So cool stuff.
Cool episode. Cool guys. Well, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with us today.
Yes.
If you want to check out the full-length reaction, it is down in the description below, as well as future access to future episodes. You want to check those out. Otherwise, we'll be back next week with episode 4.
Cuatro.
Yep. Cool guys. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.
Peace.